What do you mean?
Hey lovelies, today I'm coming to you with a tutorial that has been requested by actually several of you. I've gotten a lot of emails lately just on how I do my quick updos. You'll notice a lot of times when I post my What I Wore Wednesdays or Wednesday wearables on my blog, I'm usually wearing my hair up somehow, and that's just because I don't typically wash my hair every single day because it really tends to make it really greasy, and I'm a mom of 3 boys, so let's get honest, I don't have time to do my hair every single day. So what I do actually when I go to bed is I put it up in a bun, and you can see it's kind of fallen, but this is just like a messy bun, and so when I wake up it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it very well, but things basically start to kind of fall, pieces, and it gets really loose, and I've got these front pieces that are falling, and so usually that's just one of the ways that I start off my day, just to make it easier on myself, so my hair is basically already done by the time I get up out of bed. But if you want to do more of a messy top knot that are really popular, then I'm going to show you how to do that as best I can. Hopefully this will work out. Top knots are really one of those things that you just want to do it as fast as you can and as messy as you can. The more you try and be a perfectionist about your top knots, it's just not going to work out. So it's one of those things where it's just like, try and throw it up as fast as you can. Don't worry about the pieces that are sticking out. It's gonna look great. That's how it's supposed to look. But there are a few basics that you're gonna need in order to do your messy top knot. And the first thing that I like to recommend is some sort of dry shampoo, which I use the Dove Refresh Care Volume Dry Shampoo. I use this just because, like I said, my hair does get greasy. This gives my hair a lot of texture, gives it a lot of body, and it just helps. And this is also something that I should say, you want to do it on like your 2nd day hair or 3rd day hair, however long that you need to do it for your hair, just because that is going to make your hair hold the style a little bit better, if that makes sense at all. If you don't have dry shampoo, maybe a texturizing spray, or you can actually tease your hair just to give it that like that body that you want. So you want that. Then you are also going to need some sort of brush, which I just have my flat paddle brush, and then you're going to need little hair thingies. There are so many different names that people call these, but you know what I mean, like the ponytail holders. So you're going to need a couple of those, and try and get them to be as close to your natural hair color as possible. That way it kind of hides everything that you're doing. And then you may or may not, depending upon your hair and how many layers you have in it and how the top knot's going, you may or may not need some bobby pins. So I've got a couple of here. Sometimes I can do it with bobby pins and sometimes I can't. It just kind of depends. Again, you want to make sure that these are also close to your natural hair color. So I'm going to go ahead and just let my bun down that I did last night. And my hair's just a little bit wild when I do this. And I'm going to spray just a little bit of the dry shampoo just to give it a little bit more texture. And you'll see I'm just taking my fingertips and literally just rubbing it into my scalp. This is especially important for those of us who have darker hair, which, have you guys noticed I went to the dark side with my hair? I totally did it. I was so nervous to do it. My hairstylist was even like, wait, what? You want to go all over dark? And of course, you know, when your stylist says something like that, you're like, I don't know, do I don't know. But yeah, I really wanted to go all over dark, and I'm really kind of liking it. And my husband's like, ooh, I feel like there's like a new woman in my house. So it's kind of a fun look for me. But anyway, I'm totally getting off the subject here. But And at this point, you can just like run a brush through your hair. Some girls like to tip their head upside down at this point. It depends on how high you want your messy bun. If you're one of those people that want it like bam on top of your head, then yeah, you're gonna want to like flip upside down at this point and do that. That doesn't really look that great on me, so I kind of like to concentrate mine more at like the crown of my head. It's just more of a flattering look for me. So you'll, as you're messing around doing your own hair, you'll see what placement actually looks best for you and where you want that to be. So I'm just loosely gathering my hair into a ponytail, and I am going to wrap it around 2 times, and then on the 3rd time I just kind of take this loose stuff that's out and I'm crumpling it in here with my left hand, and then using the rest of that band to pull it tight there. So you've got that going on, which is quite flattering, isn't it? So what I like to do at this point is I like to take another scrunchie or hair tie, and I like to try to get those loose pieces in. So I'm wrapping it around the bun, tucking in the pieces that are leaving out, but I'm also leaving some of those pieces out because, like I said, I want it to be kind of messy. And then if there are some loose pieces like this one right here, I'm just going to pin it because that one didn't really get in as much as I'd like. Okay, so then you don't really need to stop here. Then what you want to do is you want to start pulling on your bun from the outer edges just to make it bigger. And you can make this as big or as small as you want to. It's kind of just up to you and how you like to do your hair. And then the next thing that I like to do is you can kind of tell it's like really tight to my head here, but loose here. So I start pulling these pieces and making it looser. And I'm literally just taking my hair and kind of pulling it out and down. And I'm pulling it down in the back. And again, however loose you like it, just keep in mind that, I mean, if you're going to be doing a lot of bouncing around, you don't want it too loose, otherwise your hair is totally going to fall out. And I'm also kind of making my messy top knot a little bit messier. And then I like to pull front pieces down to kind of complete the look, maybe some pieces around my ears. And then you'll find as the day goes on that it actually even starts looking even better and better, because like the pieces just start falling into place and things get looser, and it's one of those hairstyles that literally looks better the longer that you're wearing it. So I finished my messy top knot off with some, I use my cheap hairspray on this because I don't like to use expensive hairspray just on like an updo. That's seriously going to take me 2 seconds. So this is my L'Oreal Elnett Satin, and then I'm just going to kind of spray it in place. So that's it. That is my messy top knot. I'll show it to you guys from back. Hopefully, I don't know, did you guys see that? Hope you saw that. That is how I do my messy top knot. And I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I hope you can see it well. Anyways, and I wanted to also apologize to you guys for not posting a tutorial last week. I was literally on my deathbed, and it was horrible. It was my birthday week. I had no voice. I had a fever of like 101. I have like the worst cough in the world. I was getting no sleep. So I just figured you guys did not want to see my face in front of the camera being all sick and gross. and it wouldn't have been cute. So sorry about no tutorial last week, but I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing ideas of videos that you would like to see me do. So please message me and let me know what you want to see next. Until next time, ladies, see you later. Bye-bye.